Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, Swish and Sizzle Sports Talk. Yes, I'm filming my video in my bedroom. It is a mess. Sorry. But today I'm just kind of gonna go over stuff that I've missed or whatever. Um, Sorry I didn't film a video on Friday. I kind of didn't really know what to talk about. Um, but I'm kind of just gonna go over stuff that happened in the open scrimmage, cause obviously I watched that. Open scrimmage, maybe some stuff from media day, but I already covered some of that stuff. Um, so just really just whatever I can think of for going over. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. So first of all, I'm gonna go over Castle did hurt his knee, but he'll be fine. That's all we need to know, I guess. Is that he'll be fine. Um, let's see, shooting wise, I know they just got out of the off season, but I feel like they still need to improve a little bit. Castle, I was shocked with his passing, because I don't know, he did better on his passing than he does in the normal season. I feel in my personal opinion, I feel he hasn't really been that good of a passer. Obviously it was just a scrimmage, so if it's against the Thunder and if he does between the leg behind the back pass, I don't know, something like that. Like a no looker between the leg pass, something like that. Against the Thunder on Christmas Day, okay, that's cool. But when it's against your own teammates, it's cool, but I don't know, it could be cooler. Again, obviously it was just an open scrimmage, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was still cool to see them all play, because it was we haven't seen them play in a while. Wemby did fine. He's officially 7'4" now. For those of you who haven't seen, if you look him up, look up his height. Officially 7'4". That's pretty exciting. His shooting, again, I know he hasn't played since January, February, something like that. So I know his shooting's gonna be a little rusty, but I think he did good. Carter Bryant, I think he needs to work on his shooting. I feel he's gonna be the next Jeremy Sohan and be horrible at shooting, but have great defense. But that's just what I think. I could be totally wrong. I could not have the same opinion as everybody. But his shooting was off, I feel Obviously, it's just his first season. He's not going to be the GOAT. Hold on. Sorry, I kept hearing a buzzing noise. Anyway, so obviously, he's not going to be perfect his first year. But that doesn't mean he can't improve his shooting. I definitely think he needs to just take a little bit and just work on his shooting. I know he wants to be the best defender in the league, but you still need decent shooting. You at least need your teammates to know oh, if he has the ball in his hands, that's fine, he can shoot because I trust him in shooting. With Sohan, I feel that's a struggle, because it's especially outside the 3-point line area, I feel they're kind of gonna be hesitant to give it to him, because it's can he actually score these? In the past few seasons, no, he probably can't. In this season, I feel it's going to be maybe or yes, because I definitely know he's been improving his shooting greatly from what I've seen, which I think is great, because we need a good defender and shooter combined in one. Obviously, that's Wemby, but he's 7'4", so we know he's going to be great at defense. If Wemby wasn't on the team, I'd probably say the next great defender would probably be Sohan, just because I don't know, he's really good. But I don't want to think that way of if Wemby isn't on the team, because we need somebody to shape our team around, or build our team off or around. Let's see, what else was there from scrimmage. Shooting wise, I feel they could have improved. I don't know if that's just what I went over. Yeah, shooting wise was fine. Again, it was just a scrimmage. It's not that big of a deal. Defensive wise, I think defense is what I just went over. Anyway, um, but shooting wise, there's definitely players who need to improve. Defensive wise, I feel like maybe Devin and KJ need to improve. Well, Devin didn't even play, but like from the past few seasons, or I guess I only watched last season, but last season, I don't know. I found it kind of iffy. KJ, he brings the energy. He's the energy guy, y'all. Um, I definitely feel like if like they make the playoffs or something or do actually really good, I feel like Keldon would be one of the names called for sixth man of the year. Cause like I think that's what Jacob Toby was saying last night too. Like I feel like he could be one of those names. And it wouldn't even be this season. Like it could be next season, in the next 2 seasons, like whatever. Like it could be in the future. But I feel like he has a shot at getting sixth man of the year because like he's like their lead scorer coming off the bench. And I think the last time he was in the starting lineup might have been last season when Wemby was out, but I don't think so. I think it was like 2 or 3 seasons ago or something. I can't remember though, because guys, I really only started watching the NBA last season, which is crazy to think about. Um, but anyway, what else is there to talk about from scrimmage? Um, I literally watched the whole scrimmage. Karaoke night was so much fun. That was so much fun. Yeah, that was funny. Like not in a mean way funny, but like I don't know, it was good. Um, media day I think went fine for the team. Um, I haven't really gotten to watch like many of their interviews. Like I think I need to though. That can be what Friday's video will be about. It's like I don't know, reacting to stuff from interviews, I guess. I don't know, something like that, you know. I'll make a voting poll or something. Anyway, so back on topic. If there is a topic. No, so we went over defense, we went over shooting. Players who need to improve in shooting. Sohan, Jeremy Sohan, Carter Bryant, Devin Vassell. After last season, I feel like he needs to. I would say Wemby, but that was just from the scrimmage. Like I don't know, he couldn't really hit his shots that much. But like at the same time, he's Wemby. Like he's gonna hit his shots. And he last time he played was like in February, so shooting. KJ was on fire. KJ was on fire last night, y'all. KJ. I don't think KJ needs to improve in shooting. Defensive wise, Keldon, Devin, Steph just slightly like Steph has good defense. Castle has good defense, but like I feel like he can improve here and there. Wemby's great. He's 7'4". He can block anything at this point. Oh, Luke Cornett. I forgot to talk about him, guys. Sorry, my allergies are really bad. I'm excited about Luke Cornett. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Like I'm excited for him to be on the team. That was a good sign. I actually thought when the season ended, I was like, they're gonna sign Kristaps Porzingis, or however you pronounce his first name. Like they're gonna sign Porzingis, and then they signed Luke Cornett, and I was like, oh. And like my first thought was like, who is this guy? Like, why are we signing this guy? I don't know. But I had heard of him before, so really, and it was just kind of weird because it was like I didn't know who he was, um, or whatever. So I was like, what? And then I watched like I feel like they interviewed him like they didn't really interview him, but they asked him like a question or two. I was like, okay, this guy's pretty cool. And then I don't know, I feel like he just fits right with the Spurs. Like he just fits right with them. And he's like I think 7'1", so that's perfect. 7'4" and 7'1" player on the same team. And then we got Carter Bryant, who's 6'8", Jeremy Sohan, who's 6'8", I don't think we have anybody who's 6'9". I would say Bassey, but Bassey's not on the team anymore, so we're fine. Um, I think Steph is 6'4", 6'6", not 6'7". Um, sorry, I had to say that. Um, now I'm going over their heights. Anyway, back on topic. Luke Cornett. Yes, I think he's a great addition to the team. I feel like him and Wemby will be perfect together. I think one game they should just mess around and put Wemby and Cornett both on the court at the same time. Like they could be playing like the Wizards or something and just do that for fun. Just to be like, we're just gonna have a little fun. We're just gonna put him out on the court with Wemby. Like, I think that would be so cool. Um, I think I covered a lot. This is like a 12 minute long video. Um, I'm excited because like the Spurs are releasing like more stuff from media day, like more like small interviews or whatever. Like I'm excited to watch them all. I love how Carter was saying he has the most organized locker. That was pretty cool. Um, what else is there to cover? Um, I hope they do like an open scrimmage like every season. I don't live in San Antonio, but like that would be cool to at least like go down and you know go to an open scrimmage. Like even if all the players aren't playing, like we still had Keldon playing. Like Keldon's cool, guys. Keldon's cool. We had Wemby playing. You know, you want to see Wemby play. Um, we had other bigger players playing. Luke Cornett. Like um Carter Bryant. I have a feeling Dylan Harper probably would have played. Steph Castle can't. I have a feeling Dylan Harper would have played if it weren't for his thumb. Fox, I don't think he would have played anyway. Um, yeah. Let's see. Game season wise, um, we were thinking about going to a game on Monday against the Pacers preseason, but we're not. Not tomorrow, but like next Monday. But we're not going. We're thinking maybe sometime in the spring going to San Antonio and going to a game, but we're not sure. We haven't decided for sure yet. Um, but I can't watch the Christmas Day game or the season opener, which I'm really mad about because then it's like I don't know. What if I like want to talk about those games and I didn't watch them? Because we don't have anything to watch them on. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I guess their first preseason game is tomorrow against the Chinese team. Or I guess for you guys it would be today because filming this on a Sunday night and posting it on Monday. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for preseason to start. I'm excited for the season to start. My off season was really long. I feel like for the players that it's not that long because like they have all their training and stuff. But then like for NBA fans who are waiting for the season to start, it's like, okay, can we like hurry up the process or make it like this preseason can start like early September? I would appreciate that greatly. Uh, that or like why end in June or July when it ends? Why don't we push it to like August when it ends? Like, like championship wise and stuff. Anyway, I think I've talked enough. This is turning into like an ultra long video. It's fine though. You guys want an ultra long video, I think. I hope. I definitely went over a lot. I feel like I'm gonna have nothing to talk about on Friday. I'm like gonna get to Friday and it's gonna be like, I think I talked about everything on Monday, which is probably true. I probably covered too much. No, I'll probably like listen to more videos or like interviews. Anyway, so I'll probably like watch or listen to more interviews and then take notes and then talk about stuff on Friday. I think one of my videos is just an idea. I think what I might do is I might make like take the ESPN trade machine and then make a ton of different like NBA trade ideas. Like it won't just be with the Spurs. It could be like I don't know. It could be with like all teams or whatever. But I don't know. I gotta wrap things up. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if that was a lot. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm glad that was a lot. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment your thoughts on the scrimmage and basically everything I've talked about, and or anything you want me to talk about or anything like that. Any questions, anything. I'll try my best to answer. You know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on Friday in the next video. So yeah, bye.